Hello there, all of you beautiful, stupid babies. I am talking to you from my Starbucks that I like to frequent every now and again. And I wanted to talk with you guys because you've probably noticed over the past couple of days that I haven't loaded any new videos onto my YouTube channel. I know you're very gracious and understanding and you want to see something every day, but you also don't mind if I wait several days. But I wanted you to know not only why I haven't uploaded anything in the past several days, especially to all of you beautiful, stupid babies who support me on Patreon. I know that's not why you support me, but I do feel a level of responsibility, let's say, being a full-time YouTuber now and you graciously supporting me to give you juicy content as much as I can. And it's just in my heart to do that. As a creative person, I have a lot of ideas that I would like to do. And by the way, I say this when I do this from the Starbucks. I have my headphones on in order to try and drown out some of the ambient noise. If it's not working, if you're hearing the blenders blending and the talkers talking and the drinkers drinking, I've done my best to kind of drown that out. But one of the reasons I haven't been uploading any content for the past couple of days is just a practical aspect that I wanted you to be aware of, because I don't think this is going to change anytime soon. What is the practical aspect? It has to do with my living arrangements and my transportation arrangements. So let me backtrack a little bit for you. Those of you who've been with the channel for a while know that earlier this year I went through a divorce, and in that process wound up being displaced. I was the one who moved out, which left my ex-wife and my kiddos at where I used to be. And thankfully, at the time, I had a friend of mine who let me stay with him. Some of my earlier summertime videos that you saw, particularly the very first Uncle John, where I had the really nice background with the fireplace, and some of the other videos where I was playing the piano or playing the guitar or was in the backyard where there were nice trees and there was a pool. Those things were done at his place. And at the time when I went there, I thought I was going to be there till at least January. And very long story short, that's not what happened. In August, I had a change that happened pretty much in one day. And it was, beside the point, in another story, it was not a happy situation. And I wound up in a day packing my things up and going and staying temporarily with Ashley and Harrell. I then found a place that I could rent that didn't turn out to be the best fit for me. I was only there for a month, and that happened right around the time I went to Calcutta. And then when I got back at the beginning of October, I started to stay with Ashley and Harrell, which is where I have been since. And the place where they are is an apartment complex, and I'm very respectful to both Ashley and Harrell's privacy, and not feeling comfortable in their apartment filming stuff that reveals the inside of their place, particularly for Harrell, who isn't really visible on the channel. And I deeply respect his privacy and his home, and don't film from in there. I've done one thing where I've asked him what was okay, where I did some videos, the most recent Uncle John's, but my ability to film there is non-existent. There's nothing I can just decide I want to film and do like I did when I was staying at my friend's place back in the early summer. And the surrounding area, I really don't feel comfortable filming in and around there, particularly since I'm not a resident. I'm just a guest there right now. And filming there, people walk around, there's a lot of activity. It's just not a conducive place for me to be able to just have an idea and film. And the other challenge I have is I don't have a car. The vehicle I'm presently using is also Ashley and Harrell's. They have an extra vehicle for the time being that they won't have to use, and is going to be turned in back to the leasing company in February. But because it's a leased vehicle, it has minimal miles that can be put on it, really limited amount of miles. I don't have the luxury to just go drive to locations and film whatever I want to do. I try to use that car as little as possible. And having Ubers drive me around is not an option because those become very expensive. And that is part of the challenge I have right now in filming and uploading content. I simply just don't have the ability to get where I want to get, nor do I have the ability to really film where I am right now. I have been working on something for the past several days that is a video that I'm hoping you're going to like. It's a motivational video, and it has a lot of images and it has some music, and I spent several hours. I've probably spent about 15 to 20 hours on that thing thus far this week. But as far as just uploading regular content That's why it's not there right now, and it's why I don't know how I'll be able to change that in the near future, because I anticipate my living arrangements and driving arrangements are going to stay this way for quite some time. At least till January 1st, maybe till February 1st. So until then, I'm going to do my best to try and put some content on here. I don't want to put up schlocky content. I want to put up good content. But I also don't want the stuff I do to just be here where I'm using headphones to block out the ambient noise. And there isn't much around here within walking distance where I can go and film. I'm going to try and be creative. I've actually been really racking my brain over the past couple of days as to what I can do. And I know what you're going to say in the comments. You're going to say, it doesn't matter, Rick, whatever you can give us. We love you. We want the juicy content. If all you did was sit and talk into the camera like you're doing right now, that would be great. And I love you. I appreciate that. But I want to give you more and better than that, and felt I owed you an explanation in regard to the fact that you're so supportive and caring and wanting to know what's going on with me. So there's an update on what's been going on as far as the past 5 days, as well as much as I want to put at least 2 or 3 videos up per week, my ability to film that stuff is pretty hampered right now. So thank you for understanding. I'm going to do my best to put stuff up here and hopefully have the situation right now with my living arrangements as well as my transportation be changed soon. Until then, stay tuned. I'll keep you posted for more daily content. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And that's all I got for you. Bye.